Hey guys, thought I'd do a quick kombucha video. As some of you know who kind of have been watching what I've been doing with this, my kombucha making has went a little crazy because I've started making so much of it at once, which I'm going to cut back a little bit because I only have so many bottles and my husband drinks a little bit of it, but I drink the most of it. So I think I'm just going to cut back to 2 gallons again and see where to go from here. The flavors I've made lately have been really good. I've kind of been obsessed with this strawberry rhubarb, and I'm starting to get low on rhubarb, so the last batch I made was raspberry pineapple, and it was so good. So today I made a puree of it's raspberry, pineapple, and rhubarb. It's just a little bit of what I had left. I still have a little bit of rhubarb left, maybe for my big 2-gallon batch. And I just made 2, these are half gallons, so I just made 2 of those. I've got 1 gallon of kombucha here. Ooh, can you see that? So what I'm gonna need to do is take this SCOBY, and I've been making another one because I'm trying to just kind of make a big SCOBY that will just, I can sit and make kind of a SCOBY hotel. So I have extras in case something went wrong with one of my batches or anything like that, or I ever knew somebody that wanted one, I could give them some, share it. So anyway, what I'm gonna do is transfer this SCOBY. I just really washed my hands, but I'm gonna use this, which just came out of the dishwasher, because I'm out of vinegar, so I want to make sure that I don't really want to be touching this. Usually I'd rinse my hands with vinegar. So anyway, here is the SCOBY. So all I do is I just take it. I already took a little bit of the liquid out because I added it to the, can you see that? See that brown stuff in there? That's yeast that grows because of the sugar and the culture in there. So basically I mixed a little bit of the kombucha with my puree just to kind of thin it out so it will go through the blender. So then what I do is I just mix up what's in this 1 gallon drum, or whatever you want to call it. I just stir that up to make sure you get all the bits, all the yeast and all that stirred back in, because it's going to go through a second ferment, and you want to make sure you know, it's equally distributed, because it's going to keep eating the sugar. And now there'll be natural sugar from the fruit. So anyway, I just pour it in there in my little jars. Oh God, this is gonna be a sticky mess. And then I got a box from a wine store, just like a cardboard box with all the dividers. And when I do my second ferment, I put everything in there, and it works out great. So like the bottles, they all fit in there great. So anyway, that's what it looks like. Very pretty, very kind of peachy pink. So I'll have 2 of those, and then in a couple days I'm going to do my my big one. So it just takes a lot of containers and all of that kind of thing too, which I don't really want to buy a lot more of it because I already have quite a bit, but you can get really kind of nutso with all of this. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I want to use this big one for my, here's this other batch that I've got going. This is really more just for SCOBYs. So I'm just going to take it and move everything over to this. That little chunk that just, those 2 chunks that just went in there, those are the original SCOBYs that came with that package from Oregon Kombucha, that company I got this from. So anyway, then I'm going to take that little bit of liquid, it's hard to, and the big SCOBY that came from the 1 gallon, pour them together, and let them get married have a great time. And I'm just gonna let this mellow out. And that way, like I said, the scobies can get nice and thick. Then I'll start making my SCOBY hotel. And that way, if I ever need to give one to someone or something goes wrong with my big batch, then I have backups. So anyway, just thought I'd do a quick update for anyone who's interested. And yeah, I think my next 2-gallon one will be ready in maybe another 2 days or so. I've been letting them go a little bit longer. It can create a little bit more alcohol, but that's not really too big of a worry for me as long as I don't chug them. And you just make sure the longer it goes, the less sugar it has. And I like them very tart, so I just don't want vinegar because that's pretty gross. Anyway, that's where I'm at with all of this. This one right here, I've been covering these because I've read that in the dark it's a little bit better, but this is 2 gallons, so this will be the one that maybe in 2 days or so. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Anyone who's interested in brewing their own kombucha, are a little scared, I say go for it. If you have any questions, just comment to me and I'd be happy to share. I mean, I'm still a beginner, but I'd be happy to share with you what I've learned along the way and any little tips I might have. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, or great evening, I should say, and I will just talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.